Hello friends, Renee here. I'm doing a reading that is going to be relevant for the week of September 28th, 2020. I'm using Mystical Healing Reading cards, my Cosmic Tarot, the Language of Flowers cards, Madame Endora's Fortune cards. I'm using my astrology dice and a numbered die to get relevant numbers, and I'm using my little bag of words of wisdom. This is going to be a pick a card reading, so on the screen in just a moment you're going to see 3 cards, and I want you to take a deep breath and just choose the card that you feel the most drawn to. All right, thanks so much for watching. All right, everyone, here are the 3 cards I would like you to focus on and choose from. The first cards here are from the Mystical Healing deck, and these are going to be areas which you might have to work on this week or focus on or try to heal a little bit, or areas of your life that might be a little bit trying for you this week, and we'll get some more in-depth information about these cards. This is card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. Please take your time, and when you're ready, you can look down below at the timestamps and fast forward to your reading. Hello, group number 1. Your first card is Break Addiction. Let go of your addictions. And I'm reading a little bit from the book here because I love this deck. It's very profound. All habits are an attempt to suppress uneasy, undesired feelings by using outside means to alter one's mood. On the deepest levels, your negative habits are trying to direct you towards a search for the spirit. Recognize that you're stronger than this addiction and have the power to overcome it. You, my friends, have the power to overcome this addiction, no matter what it is. Gambling or food or alcohol or drugs or coffee or worry or drama or criticism. Seeing something wrong with yourself or your body, being pessimistic. You have the strength to break this addiction. And that's what I want you to focus on this week as we move into the month of October, okay? Work on breaking your addictions. Pick one thing you're addicted to, says the booklet. This is an action. Set a small, easily achievable goal. Instead of having 3 cups of coffee, cut your consumption down to 2 cups of coffee or whatever it might be. And every time you hit a target, you build your confidence. Don't set the bar too high. All right? You want to set a realistic goal. You want to ask yourself, what is my addiction masking? When you detect the feeling or mood that you've been avoiding, meet it. Give it form. Be soft with this emerging part of yourself. Imagine giving this feeling, whether it's shame or fear or whatever, a hug. Give the feeling a hug. And start exploring more of your spiritual nature, and start really figuring out what you truly believe in and what will help you to achieve peace and serenity within your soul. All right? Breaking addictions, big topic for you, group 1 this week. And from there, I am going to do tarot here. Get some specifics for your week. Let's see what we can get, group 1. All right, so keep that up there. We have the devil first and foremost. Makes absolute sense to me when I do readings and the devil comes up. It can be an addictive behavior, something negative, such as an addiction. 3 of Swords, sorrow, loss. It can be regret. This card can be despondency, despair. We also have the Magician. Look, see, there is your strength. There are your gifts, your abilities to balance everything out. We have the infinity symbol here. We have all 4 symbols of all 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Everything is in balance. You are the magician of your life. You have the power to balance everything in your life, group 1. Each of you. Oh, I love it. 3 of Wands, manifestation. This is about strength, inner strength, fortitude, belief, power, and manifestation most of all. We also have 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups can be about surrender. It can be about greed. It can also be about addictions. It can be about materialism. Focusing too much on the material, the physical plane, physical pleasures, material pleasures, and you are bowing down to it. It has power over you, just like an addiction, right? And we have Princess of Cups, so someone involved is probably a water sign, or of course the Princess of Cups can just be a person who is highly emotional, or if she were to come up in a spread next to something like the Devil, for me it would mean someone who might be an alcoholic or some type of substance abuse problems, or someone with an emotional imbalance or chemical imbalance or something happening. So overall, group 1, we've got, again, the negativity coming up, the addiction, whatever's happening. You need to break it. Now is the time. You have the power. It is a huge change. It's a huge transformation, but you have the power to manifest the change. You have the power to become the balanced Princess of Cups, right? This balanced woman who is empathetic, sympathetic, intuitive, gracious, kind, generous, loving, in all aspects of her world and her life. All right, so now we will move on to Madame Endor's fortune cards, and we'll see what we get with these. So you're definitely going to have to do a lot of things that require strong willpower and fortitude, and you have to believe that you can break the habit or break this addiction or whatever it is. And it could just be negative thinking. You know, we've all been stuck at home. There's the COVID thing happening, and it's been very trying. Times are very trying right now. Not too many people are feeling like their normal selves, okay? We're coming back into that normalcy, but maybe some circumstances caused you to drink too much or eat too much or be too negative or whatever. And maybe that is your addiction, is pessimism. That is a possibility. Or it could be something else, such as drugs, alcohol, food, gambling, whatever. But let's see what we can get from Madame Endor's fortune cards. For your week, group 1. So we have the Sun. Your perseverance is rewarded, group 1. You have to stay strong. You have to stay positive. You have the power to break this addiction, to break this bad habit, whatever it is. The power is within you, and your perseverance will pay off. We have the Dagger. Conflict and danger lie in wait. And, you know, it's reminding me of this Three of Swords card, which is sorrow, and it can be an internal battle. Maybe, you know, it is a physical ramification of giving something up: sugar, caffeine, drugs, alcohol. So there is a conflict. I feel like for you it's an inner conflict. And look at this. You are the seer. You are the seer, and you have to follow your intuition. And we'll do one more. The Wyvern. Your secrets are safe. So not everybody has to know your business, group 1. Not everybody has to know how bad you've had it lately, how much you've been focusing on the negative or drinking or eating too much or whatever it might be. Not everybody has to know all that. But you do have the power to change. You have the power to change this. And there are good things coming for you. That is definite. And I say that mainly because of this very strong Magician card and the very strong Sun card, as well as the Seer card, which I can't seem to pick up right now. Dang it. Sorry. There we go. So these 3 cards promise a fantastic month of October. Okay. But coming to the end of this month and going into October, You're going to have to make some changes. It's time to snap out of it. Whatever you've been obsessing about or doing too much of, it's time to snap out of it. It's time to change. It's time to be your best self again. Okay? Become the best version of yourself again. You have the power. So let's see what the language of the flowers can tell you for your week. A little message here with these cards. Trying to get them mixed well. And we have Tuberose, desire. Be certain of where you place your passion. Yes, you want to place your passion on positive things, right? Not negative. You don't want to be passionate about whatever it is you're addicted to. You want to have passion for life, for something positive. Let's pull some words of wisdom. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, I love it. Look, we have joy. We have romance. And recover. Wow, love it. It's one or two more. We have endurance, touch, and comfort. So I feel like for many of you, this could be a recovery. It could be an actual addictive issue. Okay. And you may need outside help. But it starts with you. It starts within you. You have to make up your mind to make the change. Let's roll some dice here. We're going to roll the 2 astro dice first and see what signs we get. These are relevant signs for you for this week. And there is a chance, this whole issue with addiction and breaking the addiction, it could be someone very close to you. But most likely it is yourself, but not for all of you. It could be someone very close to you. So someone is a Cancer, Sun or Moon sign. Let's put it over here. And someone is an Aries, Sun or Moon sign. And a relevant number for you this week is number 10. So 10 o'clock, a.m., p.m., look for number 10. That is going to be relevant for you, group 1. There is your reading for the week. I'm going to move this over so you can see all the words. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 2. This is your reading for the week of September 28th, 2020, and this is your first card. And it is Release Fear, number 25, and I'm reading from the booklet because this deck is vastly profound, and I love the idea behind this deck, which is a healing deck. So it says, start viewing life from a perspective of faith rather than fear. You're only seeing one tiny aspect of the picture, and this is keeping you stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in, group 2. Stop worrying, stop stressing. Things will only change when you start to take responsibility for creating your own reality. Focus on what you actually want to experience. This will bring magic into your life. Don't worry about how it will appear, okay? Just open yourself to receive. You have to come back into the present moment. And the action I want you to take in order to release this fear that's stored inside of you, probably the root chakra is really great at storing that fear. Also the heart chakra. Really, it could be any of the chakras, but typically I see it stored in the root, sacral, and heart chakras, sometimes solar plexus. So the action I want you to take in order to release this fear is to place your hands on the part of your body where you feel fear most intensely. Breathe into that area for a few moments and allow any emotion to effortlessly rise to the surface. And then you ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Try to pinpoint until you get to your deepest fear. And then ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could happen to me, right? Take a moment, truly imagine facing this possibility. Take some deep breaths. Tell your fear that you no longer need it. You no longer choose to carry it inside of you, and you need to let it go. All right? Let the fear go. It's kind of like the Sedona method where you love it. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to acknowledge this emotion. It's time to let it go. All right? Time to release the fear. Give me 1 second. I am going to shut this window. All right. Sorry about that. We have a lot of trains going by. Release that fear, group 2. Let's draw some tarot cards and see what else is going to be happening for you this week. Another thing I would say to do to release that fear, do some breath work, breathing exercises. Breath work is fantastic. It's actually something that's coming back into style. I guess it was in the 60s, early 70s. And like a few other things, I've done breathing things ever since I was little. Certain ways I breathe to calm myself down, and then I later find out, that's a thing. That's like a real thing that people learn and people teach. So yeah, look into breath work as well to release fear and work on the root chakra and heart chakra. So let's see what else is going on. We've got the Hanged Man. Yeah, sacrifices, seeing something from a different perspective. Literally seeing something from a different perspective, maybe trying to see something from someone else's perspective is what the Hanged Man's all about. We have 10 of Cups, which is all about being satisfied. All the cups are full, but sometimes it's overdoing it. It's a very good card in general, and it can be abundance and emotional bliss. 99% of the time it is a positive card. And we have the Fool, which can be both positive and negative, or positive or negative. And the Fool is obviously, kind of a youthful sense of innocence, youthful optimism. It can also mean doing something foolish or feeling like a fool. We also have the Prince of Swords. As you see here, this is an Aquarius. So this is someone who's an Aquarius sun or moon sign. Someone who is very determined, probably quite intelligent. Swords are mental, so he is a thinker. Someone who has a good mind, sometimes can overthink or overanalyze things. And we have a Queen of Cups. Now she's a water sign. Usually Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and very in tune with her emotions and very intuitive as well. And the Princess of Cups, which is also a female water sign or someone in touch with their feminine energy. But it's likened to the Page of Cups, so sometimes that Princess of Cups can mean some type of emotional news coming your way. So I'm going to look at all these together. We have a sacrifice, we have this abundance. It's definitely emotional, lots of emotions happening here. I'm going to draw one more here on top. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like it's something very positive affecting you this week. It's probably good news. This princess is bringing good news. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got you excited like a little kid. You've got this youthful optimism. This is an opportunity coming your way, group 2. This is a big opportunity. I feel like it could have to do with work. It could be a relationship or, meeting someone special, because there are 3 people cards here, or court cards. We've got the prince, the queen, and the princess. So you could be one of these 3, and the other could be a love interest coming in. It looks like a pretty good match. But it's definitely, there's some kind of opportunity here with this Wheel of Fortune and the Fool next to each other. And with that 10 of Cups, which is abundance, and with seeing something from a different point of view or a just different perspective, making a sacrifice, so it's something you worked very hard for. Maybe that's where this fear comes from. Maybe it's something you were afraid to put out there, like a creative idea, or just an idea in general for your career or for your work or to your team at work, if you work in corporate America or wherever. Release the fear. Put that idea out there, because it looks like it definitely proves to be fortunate for you. This is a very, very good card. So now I'm going to move these up a little bit. I'm going to put that there, and we're going to draw some Madame Endora's fortune cards and see what else we can get for you, group 2. But Yeah, the big thing for you is to release that fear, because I feel like that Wheel of Fortune comes your way once that fear is released, okay? Do not be afraid. It is not the week for you to be timid and hesitant about anything, especially if it has to do with work or love. So first we have, the caduceus, which is you will receive news from afar. Wonderful. Kind of goes along with this princess or page and the prince as well. Can be messengers. We also have the talisman. You are destined to succeed, and we have two wheels here. Notice the similarity. They both almost look like mandalas. You are destined to succeed. They both have planetary astrological symbols on them too. So we're going to pay attention to the astro dice when I roll them in a bit. You are destined to succeed. Your idea is going to be a hit. You will be guided through the darkness. Someone's going to lead you to the success or direct you down the path into success. You have the green man. The forces of nature favor you. Very favorable for you, group 2, especially in areas of career work, a creative endeavor, an idea, and even possibly romance. And the only thing you have to do to get that success is to release your fears. All right? Let's see what the flower card can tell you. Draw you a flower card for the week. Okay, and we got the cactus flower, and it says endurance. Hold on, you can do this. Yes, group 2, you can do this. You've got this. This opportunity, this success, it is in your back pocket. All you have to do is be fearless in the pursuit of it. We're going to draw some words of wisdom, see what else we can get for you. All right, we got present. Be present. We got accept. We got night. Full. Gleam. And kill. And kill, I feel, is a positive thing. I think it's kind of saying you're going to kill it. You've got this. You're going to kill it. Do it. Pay attention to the moon phases. Pay attention to where the moon's at, what planets the planet the moon is in, and all that. Or what sign it's in, rather. I'm going to roll these astro dice. Let's see what signs are relevant. So maybe it's you and a romantic partner. Or it could just be someone you're very close to who's a business partner. Let's see what 2 signs we get. We got Aquarius. Someone is an Aquarian, just like that Prince of Swords is an Aquarian. And we got a Taurus as well. So water energy, earth energy. And what number will be relevant for you, group 2? Number 6. 6 o'clock. Look for number 6. Could be October 6th. There you go. There are your messages for the week. Thanks so much for watching. Hello, group 3. This is your reading for the week of September 28th, 2020. And your first oracle card is Examine Your Integrity. And I'm reading a little bit from the book because this is such a fabulous deck for healing. And it says, stand strong in your convictions. Your I, letter I, has been weakened, which means that you're vulnerable to other people's influences. Only you can decide what is best for you in this situation. Take the time you need to go within. Look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, what are the long-term consequences of this decision? Examine your personal integrity and make a stand for something that aligns with your stronger ideals. All right, group 3, even though you may feel that you're giving up a fantastic opportunity, this could be a possibility for you. Be aware that new possibilities are opening up to you, and they will allow you to influence others in a positive way. So don't do anything at the cost of your integrity is the message for this card, group 3. So maybe there's a tough decision you're having to make in your personal life or your work life. And yes, your angels and your guides and your higher self even is telling you, don't give up your integrity. The action that I want you to take this week is to write down the situation or the opportunity that you're having a hard time deciding on what to do about. So write it down. Think about it from at least 6 different angles. What are the short-term ramifications of the choice? What are the long-term ramifications of this choice, okay? What is your gut feeling? What does your mental mind tell you you should do? Or your analytical brain? You need to make a stand for what you truly believe in. Doing this will strengthen your sense of I and give you the possibility to make independent, powerful decisions in every area of your life. Feel the strength of standing in your own integrity, all right? So make lists, excuse me, and look at it from all different aspects, and also write down what your gut tells you and what your thinking mind tells you to do, because they might be 2 different things. They might be the same thing. So pay attention to that, group 3. Very important for you this week. We're going to draw some tarot cards as well and see what we get for you for the week of September 28th. All right, so first we have 3 of Cups. This is a card that is about abundance, comfort, abundance. Next we have the 10 of Wands. This can be overwork, being exhausted, just burnt out, totally burnt out, tired, exhausted, stressed out. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is all about instability, unsure what to do. Could be sometimes giving up on something because you just don't know what to do, so you're kind of deciding not to make a choice. You're deciding not to make a decision. So that kind of goes along with this. So maybe it's a choice you've been putting off, group 3. It's something really important and you've been putting it off. You've been ignoring it. It's kind of what this card reminds me of. She's just kind of walking off and ignoring the fact that all these swords are around her, right? We have 9 of Cups. Very good card. This card is about happiness and joy and bliss, family, love, and the world, which is, of course, abundance. It is completion. It is the 4 winds blowing in your favor. Something being accomplished. Usually it's a pretty big goal. The completion of a cycle. It can be an emotional cycle, a soul cycle, a mental cycle, a work cycle. But it's completion. And we have the Hangman, which is sacrifices. It is about seeing something from a different perspective and making sacrifices. So all together, what do we have with the tarot? Let's see. Overworked, unable to make a choice. But your emotional life looks good. These, I feel, are separate from the rest. I feel like you are in a really good partnership as far as romance goes. But the other stuff here with work and the mind and your integrity, that's the area you're having some issues, group 3. You're not quite sure what to do. I'm going to draw one more card here. All right, so the Prince of Cups is involved. This is usually a Scorpio. There's a scorpion right there. So maybe you're the Prince of Cups, or maybe this is someone you're having an issue with that's affecting your integrity. So that's a possibility. But there is a person involved, a Prince of Cups. So you're going to really have to dig deep and make that list, like I was talking about earlier, to figure out how you can make this choice instead of ignoring it, instead of just pretending like it's not there, like you don't have to address it. It's time to really hold it up in front of your face. Okay, I have to face this. I have to make this choice. I have to make this choice now, okay? But remember to keep your integrity is a main message for you. But emotionally, in your romance life, your romantic life, things look great. Could be the beginning of a new relationship, or if you're in a relationship, obviously things are going really well. And the world is completion and abundance and everything kind of falling into place. And the hanged man can be making a sacrifice, or maybe you've made sacrifices in order for that to happen, right? But essentially there's a tough choice about integrity, or has to do with your integrity, that you're going to have to make, group 3. Okay? Let's see what we get here with your Madame Endor's fortune cards. All right. So first we have the Green Man. I think group 2 got this one as well. I'm going to move these around a little bit. Just give me a second. All right, so you got the Green Man, and it says, the forces of nature favor you. So definitely take some time to get outdoors, do something outside. Mother Nature, very healing. You also got the Caduceus. I think group 2 got this as well. You will receive news from afar. The Seer, follow your intuition. And the hand of fate, forces beyond your control, intervene. Forces beyond your control, intervene. All in all, follow your intuition, examine your integrity. You're going to receive some news from afar, but know that forces beyond your control are intervening, and this is a positive card. Just so you know, this is not like a negative or the hand of doom, or you're fated to be doomed. This is definitely a positive thing. So know that it will all work out, but just don't relinquish integrity, and do not only go by your analytical brain when making that choice, all right? Trust that intuition, group 3. And keep honoring that partnership, that romantic relationship that you have, or that which is just now starting off, because it looks good. Your flower card for the week is Belladonna. Silence, listen more, and quiet be. There you go. And I would attribute this as well to your intuition. So listen more and quiet be. Listen more to your intuition. Let's get you some words of wisdom for the week. Okay, we have, oh, I love this, tranquility. Really goes along with that silence of the Belladonna card. We have, of course, mind, because it's choice or decision you have to make. We have make. We have below. We have, sorry, they're kind of stuck together. We have path. There's one underneath it. There we go. And we have, let's see, truth. So your words are tranquility, mind, make, below, path, and truth. What I'm getting from this, especially the first few words, tranquility, mind, make, truth, path, not sure where below would fit in, but these first 5 words, I would say meditate, silence your mind, and go from there, because that's going to help you to make this choice, whatever it might be. And whatever it is, remember, it does involve this water sign male who could be a Scorpio. And we're going to draw or roll some of the astrology dice as well and see what signs are relevant to you this week, group 3. First, we have Gemini, the twins. And we also have Pisces. So we have water and air. And the number that will be relevant for you this week, is 9, number 9. Okay, group 3, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye-bye.